Hello, Martin here with your property clinic. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. That's what I feel today. You don't want to watch a video about somebody being cheesed off. Anyway, I hope you're all right. And my only positive thought on days like today is it's one day closer to it all being over. So here's a cheery first question. Make sure that you do that whole thing on a Monday, hashtag Ask Marty Monday. So my Twitter at TV Martin Roberts. You can ask questions like this. Property questions are good. General questions are also good. Wendy Clark. Starting us off in the spirit of the day. Martin, if you were on death row, hopefully it won't happen, what would you have as your last meal? Well, how about a all-you-can-eat buffet that you never stop eating? That would work. Mrs. Lever, hello. Why is it when people build houses, they don't take into account some people have kids with disabilities that need a downstairs bedroom and wet room? We want to move from a bungalow to a house, but can't find many, I guess that means. Thanks, Angie. Absolutely. Well, if you're building a new house, you do have to, as part of the building regulations, provide facilities for disabled people. Things like in modern new houses, the height which the sockets have to be at. I think slopes to get into the property, and I'm pretty sure downstairs toilet facilities. But with older houses, that's not the case. But I definitely encourage anyone who's in a refurb to try and make their houses more accessible for all. Absolutely. Nick Rook, hello. Martin, have you got your eyes on a property that you want to buy? Always looking for a deal. I love property. I've seen thousands, but I still love them. And then you find one and it's like, the best thing ever. Rick Edwards asked, hi Martin, is the stamp duty holiday likely to be extended? Well, it wasn't going to be, was it? And the last I heard was it wasn't. And then a couple of weeks ago, it was sort of mooted that it might be. So I guess we'll have to wait till March, won't we? And that sort of doesn't help people who are rushing to try and do it. I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. It's going to save you some money. A considerable amount of money. Well, the maximum it's going to save you is 15 grand, which is a lot of money in anyone's book. But it's not worth rushing into or making rash decisions on a, £500,000 property, which is what you'd save on 15,000 on if it was £500,000 worth of property, only to discover that you haven't done the searches right or you haven't made the right decisions. So, if you try and chill out a bit about it, if you make the stamp duty holiday period, then great. If not, then over a period of time, it won't really matter. Thelron Bridge. Hello, Thelron. My friends, Paddy and Lily, are moving in together at the end of the month. And would you be able to give them a shout out to bless the lily pad? Lily pad. Love it. Yes, shout out to Paddy and Lily. Happy new home. And I hope you have lots of wonderful times there. Diane Penn Barkley. Great name. You must go into a property and sometimes think, what a letdown. Actually, you know what? I'd say on balance, I'm more often surprised by how great the property is compared to how it is on the outside than what it looks. And then going, disappointment. It's normally the other way around. John Owens, hello John. Hi Martin, I currently have two properties, one I live in and one I rent out. If I were to buy another, would it be best to use the equity in one of the properties or use my own cash as a deposit? I would say it depends on your financial circumstances, and I'm not a financial advisor, okay? But clearly, if you've got equity in one of the properties, then you are utilising the money that's just otherwise sitting there as equity, and they do call that gearing. That's sort of using your money to the most attractive, using it to the most it can be. So I would say do that as long as it doesn't financially stretch you. Slipper Boots, hello. I've asked this before. Have you ever heard from previous owners or families of properties you feature on the show? Yes, we occasionally get people like grandchildren and parents saying that they've seen some property which a member of their family, maybe a granny or a grandma or a parent or something, owned years ago, and they recognise something from it from their deep and distant past, and we always try and put people in contact. Janie Mode, hello Janie. Good morning Martin. Could you tell me how rent to buy schemes work, please? I don't understand the jargon and corporate speak. Well, the basic gist, as I understand it, is that you rent and that you have an option to buy when that rental period comes to an end. they can be quite a good attractive way for you sort of getting to know a property and then having the opportunity to buy it. It's going to all be in the small print, so you do need to have any rent to buy scheme paperwork looked over by a solicitor. But it might be a way of you getting a bit of a breathing space to be able to afford a property and trying it out in the meantime. Alistair Hossack, hello. Good day, Martin. Hi. Hope you're finding well. I'm all right today. Well, not really. Who chooses the music to go along with each individual purchase? It's the editors, mostly, and a jolly splendid bunch of people they are too. Chrissy Jones, hello Chrissy. Can you tell me how to find out about local and national auctions? Okay, most of it's online now. So if you there's a great website called EIG, EI Group, and that's got all the different local and national auctions in there. And you have to become a member of that to get details, but it's well worth the money if you're serious about buying at auction, for sure. It's EI Group. Dan Pascoe, hello Dan. Hi Martin. I had a dream last week that I was a pro wrestler. On my entrance music was the Homes Under the Hammer theme. Do you think it means I watched the show too much? Well, I don't know. It depends if you won or not. I think you'd like to make quite a good entrance theme, don't you? Yeah. Anne Murray, hello Anne. Do you ever get in trouble for things you destroy in the house? It cracks when you're like, oh, a piece of wallpaper hanging off, and then half the wall falls down. I haven't ever got into trouble for it, although I am sometimes a bit concerned that the owner will get a little bit cross. Because obviously I meet the owners, and I do apologise if I have caused more destruction than I would have otherwise expected. But I think if I can pull it off that easily, then as part of a serious renovation, it would be removed anyway, okay? So I don't think I'm going to get into too much trouble, but it's an interesting concept. You've destroyed my house. No, I didn't. You took off that wallpaper. I was going to keep it. It was falling off. Slipper boots. Hello, slipper boots. I saw you on Tenable recently. Yes, I did. Warwick Davis. Awesome. It was great fun. They cut out so much, though, because the ABBA thing at the end, if you saw it, it's quite good. Tenable. Words over 8 letters long in Mamma Mia. Was it Mamma Mia or not? It was another ABBA song. Does your mother know? No, that wouldn't be that one, would it? Dancing Queen. That was it, Dancing Queen, yes. Words over 8 letters long in Dancing Queen. But anyway, yes. So have I done any quiz shows? Well, I have actually done Mastermind. Celebrity Mastermind now, and it's due to be going out sometime now, but because of the FA Cup, they're not telling us when it's going out. So just keep your eye on the Radio Times or the newspaper listings or whatever you look at, TV guides or whatever, online thingy, whatever, because it is going to be on at some point. But let's talk about that when I've done it, because it's all a bit secret up until that point. But yeah, I have. Chris Tyler, hi Chris. Why can't the estate agents or the property owners or yourselves ever park outside the house? They always walk up the road to the houses. Or is it just a luck thing that there's no parking available? Well, we try to keep the bit of road just outside the property clear so we can get a nice picture of the property without a house in front. The property without a car in front of it. So that is it. And also it's just what's called a format point. That, if we were just there, no walking, no kind of walk-up music. So, sorry, but yeah, give us a break. We need to do something that we repeat again and again. This is a great one. This is from a Twitter called Estate Agents on Homes Under the Hammer. You've got to be kidding me, really? How fantastic. Hello. Do the estate agents get any training in acting before appearing on screen? Well, I don't think they are acting. They are just being themselves. Do they get any training in how to appear good on camera? Well, we try to give them some sort of hints and tips before they do their thing. And in any walk of society, there are some people who take to it like a duck to water, and there's some people who find it slightly harder. But we never ever want to make them look anything other than erudite and intelligent, and just sometimes it takes more editing than others. Jill Prowse, hello. Who would be your 6 choices of famous people, alive or dead, as dinner guests? Interesting. Dinner party guest things I always like. And David Attenborough, because he's amazing. And you have so many stories to tell, and I'm also, I'd like just to say, what more can we do? Try and stop the destruction of the rainforests and the general pollution and blah, blah, blah. Just come up with some new ideas. Michael Palin, always been a huge fan, talking to him about his travel. Eddie Izzard, obviously funny, but also, you know, obviously quite an intelligent bloke with lots of sort of stories to tell and thoughts and attitudes and things. I'd like my mum to be there because my mum died when I was quite young, and well, feels like I was young. Then the Victorians are going to be boring, aren't they? Like Brunel, I'd be like, a bit too serious. Winston Churchill, a bit too serious. An interesting chap. You know, Larry King's just died, hasn't he? Which is so sad. He's interviewed so many people. So maybe I'd have Larry King. He'd be interesting because he's met so many different people. And he could tell lots of stories. You want somebody who's going to tell lots of stories, don't you? He's kind of interesting character. Yeah, her side of the story, Princess Diana. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Wow. There you go. There you go. That's the dinner party I'd have. So that is it. Those are your questions for this week. I hope you have a good week. And, you know, if you're feeling cheesed off like I am today, you know, I guess we all have up days and down days, but we are all in this together, and together we will get through it. Hashtag Ask Martin Monday, hashtag leads you to my Twitter on a Monday, I Ask Martin Monday. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more positive next week.